What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Curiosity 777. I hope you all are doing well. It is officially 3 days until Halloween, so tonight I'm going to come at you with a special, and that is going to be on the Blair Witch. You guys may remember this movie, The Blair Witch Project. Well, we're going to get in a little bit of detail on what you should know about the real Blair Witch. Alright, everybody, let's get started. So, you guys probably remember seeing the Blair Witch Project at least a million times. It's been on TV, it's on DVD. You can Google it, you can YouTube it. Well, I hate to tell you guys this, but the Blair Witch Project is a bunch of shenanigans, really. Some of it's based on real people, but, it leaves out a lot of things, and the footage is actually fake. It's just a movie. The Blair Witch Project is not real. It has actors that are well and alive. They did not disappear. And if you're like me, when I first saw that movie, I was like, oh my goodness, these people are missing. And this is so creepy. They're missing, and this witch came and got them. What the heck was with the guy standing in the corner? So I did some research. So if you look up their names, Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard, and Michael Williams, they're well and alive. They're just actors. They're not missing. So let's talk a little bit more about the location. Burkittsville is in a location in Maryland. The small secluded area has a very low population, and the people seem to be like they're kind of kept to themselves, like they're hiding something. They're unwilling to talk anything about the Blair Witch. And the real Blair Witch's name is Ellie Kedward. She was a real person back in the 1700s, and she was accused of witchcraft. So as I said, Ellie Kedward was a real person. She was born in 1729 and died supposedly in February of 1785. She was an Irish woman, and she was banished from the town of Blair, which is now called Burkittsville. She was accused of witchcraft and luring children into her home found deep into the woods, and then drawing their blood for unknown purposes, but I'm assuming they were thinking for satanic rituals. So after the harsh winter had begun, all of the victims, well, not all of them, but a vast majority of them started disappearing. Some of their bodies were never found. Some of them are still missing or presumed dead. When the rumors began in town that the town was cursed, the people of Blair, it was called Blair County, decided that they were going to flee in hopes of escaping the curse, and they vowed to never mention her name again, or else the curse would follow them. I hope you learned some new facts on the Blair Witch. I'm going to conclude this video with the Blair Witch home. So the Blair Witch home, as we all saw in the Blair Witch Project, is a house deep in the woods that was creepy condemned, and the three people of the group go into this house and they are being chased by an unseen force. Legend is that if you don't look at the force, it cannot attack you. But these people were not so lucky. They disappeared and were never to be heard from again. As I said, don't get too upset or scared. This is just a movie. The people are alive and well. They are actors. However, the twisted part is, I know some people that personally were in the same woods and saw this same house back in 2007. But I did my research recently, and as of January 2016, the house has simply vanished as if it never ever existed. And I don't think this has anything to do with nature or demolition either. Pretty creepy. So please look out for part 2. I'm going to be doing part 2 on Rustin Parr, who has to do with the Blair Witch. I'm going to give you a little background, but I'm not going to spoil it all. Rustin Parr was a man who was born in Frederick, Maryland. He lived there all his life. He then built a house deep in the woods close to where the Blair Witch incident took place. He then began hearing a voice and then seeing a figure, as he described, as a woman in a cloak. People began to disappear. He was a suspect, but it was never proven. I will get more into his bio in the next video. I hope you enjoyed yourself in this video as well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube, Curiosity777. That's C-U-R-I-O-U-S City 777, all in one. Also follow my Twitter if you have one. because I post new topics and questions every day. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys all have a great Halloween. Be safe. Don't be out there getting drunk and twerking on tables and having the cops called on you or some shit. Oops, excuse me, I said a bad word. Sorry. But yeah. Good night, everybody.